Let's get straight into it now. One Nation leader Pauline Hanson joins me. Thank you so much for your time this evening. Look, let's compare the response from the Prime Minister and Peter Dutton to Monday's alleged terrorist attack. Have a listen.
We are a peace-loving nation. This is a time to unite, not divide as a community and as a country. An act of violence in a place of worship is completely unacceptable in our country. It doesn't matter whether you disagree vehemently with a priest or with an imam, with a rabbi, with any person. Violence is never the answer.
Pauline Hanson, the PM changed his tone slightly today, but why wasn't he stronger from the start?
Because most of his seats in the Sydney area, because most of Western Sydney is based with Muslims. So anyway, they don't want to upset the Muslim. It all comes down to the Muslim vote, which is nearing 1 million people in the country. That carries a big vote, and that's why they don't want to upset them. Damika, I actually want to thank you for your opening statements. You know, it's about time someone is calling it out the way it is. I feel I've been a lone voice in this for years and years and years to explain to people about multiculturalism, the immigration. Now everyone's jumping on the bandwagon and questioning about multiculturalism. Where I was called racist, I was ridiculed, I've had death threats against me. Until we as a nation start to ask more of our politicians are gutless, absolutely gutless. They are frightened to say anything. And if we don't stand up and have our say now, we are heading down the path of what England looks like now. England has a lot of areas there that not even the police, no one will go into. It's all Muslim dominated. They actually control the areas. You've got over 1,000 Sharia law courts. We have Muslims in this country marrying, getting on our welfare system, breeding, and we are paying for this. Yet the politicians turn a blind eye to it. It is a shame what is happening to our country. But until we call it out for what it is, terrorism is prevalent and it has happened in the past in our country, and we need to address it, but give us leadership. This Prime Minister that we have, I am so frustrated with him, as the majority of Australians are. He is weak, he is gutless, and I hope the people throw him out at the next election.